Hey everyone, I am Anthony Scott at ToyHypeUSA.com. Today we are reviewing Mattel's San Diego Comic-Con 2022 exclusive WWE Ultimate Edition No Holds Barred figures, which includes Hulk Hogan and Zeus, inspired from the 1989 film. Big shout out and thank you to Mattel as well as the WWE brand team for sending this box set for an advanced look and review before it's released. Greatly appreciate that. This will be sold on Mattel Creations on 7/22 and supposedly also at the show at No Holds Barred IRL. So more information on that is coming. Mattel's WWE brand team has certainly outdone themselves with this year's offering, which was also Hulk Hogan's first feature film, interestingly enough. In the film, Hulk Hogan plays Rip, and a TV network boss puts him against Zeus to fight who's going to be world champion. Also, while this was a film, these events actually played out in real life in the wrestling ring, where Zeus feuded with Hulk Hogan as he was upset that he lost in the film. Zeus was active in WWE from just before Summerslam and right up until the Royal Rumble in 1990, where he made his final appearance. Inside this box is a VHS-inspired packaging, but the outside is just a box. As you see all the artwork here, you have the Ultimate Edition logo. On two sides, here's a look at the two characters, Hulk Hogan and Zeus. No Holds Barred right there on the top. There's also a quote right on the top there. What's that smell? And here is a look at the bottom of the box. Here's a closer look at the next part of the packaging. It features artwork of both figures, as well as the No Holds Barred logo. Also some information about the people responsible for bringing this figure together, which you see here. Some names on here should be familiar to you guys. This side has some additional images of the figure. The other side, the logo. And the back of the box, you have some additional images of the figure, as well as a description. And a special thanks. Now, this packaging, you just slide it up as shown. And the next part is a VHS style packaging. And you see the both figures inside here, Zeus and Rip. Very nicely done. There's no window in front, so poke your finger through there. Let's take a closer look at that. The label. The sides. One side has artwork, which is the No Holds Barred. And the back has artwork of a VHS cassette. Let's bring the figures in a little bit closer. You guys can see what they look like in packaging. Now the next part, this part comes off. And now you have a much better look at the figures inside, as well as the accessories, which are located right here on the bottom, right down there. The packaging for this is phenomenal. It's actually one of my favorite packagings from Comic-Con. My next favorite would be Slim Jim Macho Man Randy Savage, released in 2019. The accessories, you could just slide this out. And it's just a standard box, no artwork or anything other than the front, which has additional accessories included, so you don't miss that. And let's open this up. And here's a look at the packaging there. So you get all these accessories for Hulk Hogan and Zeus. And here is Zeus's accessories. All right, so what I'm going to do now is take the figures out of packaging and let's take a closer look. Here's your in-hand look at Zeus and Hulk Hogan as Rip. The figures feature the same sculpt and are repainted, each given some newly tooled parts. Zeus' legs are cast in black to look like pants. He also has a dark gray and black belt, dark gray and black knee pads, also black boots. He also has silver bracelets around his wrist there. And Hulk Hogan comes in his championship belt, a necklace with a cross on it. Looks like light gray wristbands there. It actually almost looks white. Light gray or white knee pads there. And the boots, which you see the bottom there, are given a light blue and some gray deco on the laces. These figures are the Ultimate Edition offerings, so you get more articulation, you get more detail, you basically get more everything, as these are a step up from the Elite offerings. For accessories, Rip includes 3 head sculpts, including his What's That Smell head sculpt, a shirt, 3 sets of interchangeable hands, his championship belt, the necklace, which are both removable, and a headband. Zeus includes 2 head sculpts, an extra set of interchangeable hands, a headband, and his entrance jacket, as well as the belt around his waist, which is also removable. Here's a look at their entrance gear. Zeus comes in its entrance jacket, which is molded, and that's really nicely done. Look at all that great attention to detail there. That is cast in black with some silver, metallic silver. And again, it's just phenomenally done. Loving how that came out. Hulk Hogan as Rip comes in his ring attire shirt, which is made of fabric, and there's Velcro in the front. And you can put the championship belt right over that. He also has his headband, which fits right on his forehead right there. And both the shirt and the headband says Rip 'em. Here's a look at the back there. You'll also notice that he has his signature tears in the back of the shirt. Here's another look at their entrance gear, this time with different head sculpts. Hulk Hogan as Rip includes 3 head sculpts, one of which you see there. Very nicely done facial details as well as deco. Here's a look at another head. And here's a look at that What's That Smell head sculpt as featured in the film. Interestingly enough, it should be noted that the torso, the arms, and the legs are painted in slightly different variation of color. So just be aware of that. You should be able to see the variation right there on camera. And my guess is that this is made of several different kinds of plastic, so that's probably what it is, why it's a little bit different. Here's a look at his open hand sculpts with the fingers sculpted separately and apart. Here's another pose with those open hand sculpts. Here's a look at this hand sculpt. This hand sculpt has a couple of fingers pointing down and 3 fingers pointed up. Here's a look at his open grip hands. These hands can hold on to the rope or some other accessory. And they can also be used to make a fist. So we're now going to take a closer look at Zeus. Here's another look at his closed fisted hands. Here's just another pose with that. Here's another look at those open grip hands. As these figures are part of the Ultimate Edition line, they have more articulation and detail, as I specified earlier on in this video. The articulation includes a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed torso, ball-hinged shoulders, butterfly shoulders, swivel biceps, double-hinged elbows, swivel-hinged wrists, swivel-hinged waist, ball-jointed hips, swivel thighs, double-hinged knees, swivel boots, hinged and rocker ankles, as well as hinged toes. Overall, this is an amazing set. I think fans are going to love it. I would highly recommend you guys pick this up. This will be available at No Holds Barred IRL on July 20th and online at Mattel Creations on July 22nd at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Thanks again to Mattel and the WWE brand team for sending this right over for review. Greatly appreciate that. I just found out that this set will cost $70, so there is your price. Thanks so much for watching. I am Anthony Scott at toyhypeusa.com. Please like and share this video. We would greatly appreciate that, and stay tuned for more reviews and coverage.